Welcome back, everybody, to Noire, and we're gonna check out this new case today, the Manifest Destiny. We're gonna see what it's all about. And I have no freaking idea why I just came out here for. Maybe I want to see the view. I don't know. Anyways. So, a lot of these cases are involving morphine. I wonder what that's all about. No idea. But it's obviously up to us to stop it. And let's have him drive all the way over there.
Can you drive to this one?
Since I have to do most of the work anyway. Come on, Roy, you douchebag. No one likes you, but hurry the fuck up.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Homicide guys are already inside. Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
Yep.
We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Before we do that, change outfits. And yes, I do like this outfit. It is awesome. Even though I was having a bit of a weird issue there for a sec.
Pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Ouch. Sucks for that guy. And a tiny cigarette, which is extremely hard to see. Which is pointless. Let's see what else is around here.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try it.
Roy, I can't see anything. Roy. Thank you. What a douche. No, I already picked that up. So much stuff everywhere, I don't even know where to begin. More drugs laying all over the place. Nothing more in there, I think. Certainly got stuff over here.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
I heard a click. What is that click? Well, what do you know?
The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Maybe.
We should follow up on the musician angle. Kept his stash close at hand.
More morphine. How wonderful. It looks like it's it though. Irrelevant. Got a lot of crap over here. They're a dead guy. My face hurts so badly. Nothing there. And nothing there.
We have a news source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
I'm not sure. It's probably from somewhere though. Let's see what's in here. Whoops.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Dang. Oh, we got some guns.
These look brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
This guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
I know.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of
Get out
them?
of my way, man. You're a douche.
Army surplus morphine, army surplus weapons, army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, administrative vice squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Sucks for you.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the
Bad
car,
idea to
then
lie
we
to a
start
cop.
getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Are you getting your ugly face
Tell us
fixed?
about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
That's true.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Army surplus morphine, army surplus weapons, army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Yep. He kind of said that already, but let's go do that.
I want to see. Excuse me, sir, I want to see.
Let's go to the station really quick.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Come on, Roy, you douche. So slow in getting into the car. It was Galloway, aka Rusty, the fat guy with the green jacket. He was cool. In the homicide desk. Guy before him was alright.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working with the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
You really couldn't have just made a cutscene when we get down there or whatever. I'll follow Roy. He knows where he's going. Hope so. Yep.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Okay, let's see.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all's fair in love and war.
I believe, because I think this is right.
Here's
Yep.
our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
There they are.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
Damn.
This is the crate we recovered.
And then there's this.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. The rest are finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. But Goldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Now I think we should probably get down to the blue room. That would be our best bet. Getting out of this place is always a challenge, let me tell you. I hate the media and the press. They are so annoying.
Can you drive to this one?
Moving lover boy.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony.
Easy there, Roy. You almost oh my gosh, you idiot. First you almost crashed into a tree and then you crashed into a person. Do you even care if you're gonna kill us?
The kid had just bought a nightclub.
No, not really.
Say he got mixed up in the right crowd.
Cares about himself too much.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
And I was gonna tail this guy like a douchebag. Don't you hate when people do that? They just tail you. Like really, you're in such a hurry to be absolutely nowhere important. Well, we kind of are, but not really in a hurry. Let's see who's
I
here.
think his name is Phelps. I've read about him. He's only a writer.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Hope I don't do bad.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Doubtful.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
All right.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I doubt that.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Corfels.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Oh great, we're tailing. Wonderful. I wonder where she's going though. She does seem a little suspicious, and she's a big giant bitch. Almost as bad as that last bitch, Candy, but still a pretty big one. Well, better not get too close. And they're just going to sit there. Now they're going easy. Oh, gotta move. Holy crap, that was close. Thank goodness I didn't hit anybody. I don't know why, but this city is a lot cooler at night. Makes it a little more dramatic feel, and lights everywhere just make it look cool. I don't know, just the simple things that make a game awesome.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
I don't know what that cutscene was all about. So I have no idea what happened. Probably made her get laid. That'd be kind of weird. She's a bitch.
We have some questions.
Hi, Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Maybe.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
I'm gonna say doubt.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
What a jerk.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm gonna say doubt again.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
I say we busted their...
Well, when we get back, we will investigate this shooting, see what's going on down there. So, there will definitely be a lot of action next time, so stay tuned for the next video and check that out when I upload it, because that should be pretty interesting. And we'll continue this case next video, so stay tuned for that. And I've said it a million times already, but I'm going to say it again. Subscribe!